Hello, Dalen. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. Like fabulous. Sleepy, but I can still stay awake.
Okay, I just want to take the time and ask you a few questions so people out there will know what type of young man you are.
Well,
You're very heavy into basketball. Why is that?
because it's a really challenging sport, and I really love challenging things. It's a really fun thing. It puts me up to the challenge, and I love hard things, and I love hard challenging things. And it helps me to develop, and it's fun, and it's interesting, and everything. I can't even explain. It's just really good, and I've been learning how to play basketball my entire life. There's a lot more things I can say.
So what position do you play?
Point guard and shooting guard. When I played, it was so funny because at the sports, when I played center, because I was playing with like littler kids, so I was center.
So who's your favorite player?
Dwayne Wade,
And why do you like that Wayne Wade?
because he's an attacker. He's an attacker, finisher, true player with a true heart, a true leader. He's a really great player. He can shoot when he wants to. He's a really clutch player, and I think he's going to be in the future Hall of Fame. He led the Heat to the 2006 NBA Finals, and he really helped the Heat win in 2012 and 2013.
Okay, so what can the Cavs do to improve their game? I know you're not a Cavs fan, but
I am. I like the Cavs a little bit.
okay, I know you haven't singled them all the way out, but what do
I
you
like.
think they could do to improve their game?
Well, let's start off on the NBA draft. They did not do really good in the NBA draft. They had everybody opening the number one pick, but they got Anthony Bennett. He's not going to be a good player. He's going to be like an average player, kind of like a Mike Miller player, not nowadays, or like not a solid player, not a really good player, but just like an average type player. They should have either got Ben McLemore or Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel is coming off an ACL injury, so that's probably part of the reason they did not get him. Nerlens Noel, he is a really good player on defense, like the best defensive player in the NBA draft. He averaged 4 blocks per game, 4 blocks per game, 2 steals and 13 points per game, and 10 rebounds per game. And they should have gone. Well, what they really need to do, they need to improve on their defense. Like Mike Brown, he's a good coach. I mean, not nothing special, not like a Hall of Fame coach. Just a good coach. Like he could improve Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving was really good on offense. Like one of the best in the league on offense. But he has to improve on his defensive game. The whole Cavaliers have to improve in their defensive game. And I think Mike Brown is going to help really good with that. He's going to really improve their defensive skills.
So, what do you think about the rumors about LeBron James coming back?
It's possible. Like if they don't win next season, if they don't win if they don't win championship, it's like a 39% chance that he can come to the Cavaliers. I mean, I don't know. He might resign with the Heat because they might go for a three-peat. But they could go for a three-peat. It's possible. But I don't know. I don't know. 39% chance. First, the Cavs got to show that they can make some moves and improve their talent. So LeBron and Kyrie want to just carry their team the whole way. No, like LeBron, Kyrie, and Deion. They gotta get some other decent players. I'm not talking about, like, they don't gotta be great players because they're already gonna have 3 great players on their team. And that's LeBron and Kyrie and Deion Waiters. Like if LeBron comes, they gotta show some excellent role players. Don't let LeBron carry the Cavs again like he did. He has to have some teammates.
I agree. So when we're talking about, because I know you like to watch a lot of the old school games back in the day. Who is one of the all-time greats?
You want me to say my top
Yeah.
5 favorite players? I mean, like
Yeah.
I'm going to say one of the all-time greats. Like necessarily not my favorite, like some the all-time greats. Michael, you talking about just back in the day or?
You're back in the day.
All back in the day?
Yeah.
All right, Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. Like I take pride in my defense. Speaking of that, I love defense. I'm a really good shot blocker and I'm really good at layups and stuff like that and crossing people over and I'm really good free throw shooter. But Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson. Well, even though Tim Duncan's still playing, he was around back in the day, really great, and he still is. Best power forward of all time. Because he's a championship and he's better than Karl Malone. Oh yeah, Magic Johnson. I can't believe I forgot him. Magic Johnson, Dominique Wilkins is arguably the best dunker of all time. Like, I'm watching these from highlights. I can't believe I'm actually talking about this on video, but I'm just looking at highlights. I haven't actually seen him play.
But let me just ask you this, and then we're going to move on to two other subjects. What makes a great basketball player?
First, you gotta start off with your free throws. You gotta take 1,000 free throw shots a day, or 500. Like that's how you improve your free throws. And then you start off at layups, drills. After you become really good at your free throws, you gotta do layups, drills, and third of all, you gotta start getting in that weight room, that workout room. You not necessarily lifting weights. You gotta work on your vertical and stuff like that, and then you gotta get to your defense. You gotta work your way up, but you gotta have a person. You don't have to, but like if you're really gonna become good, you gotta have like a trainer to train and stuff like that. Because every NBA player has a trainer to help them.
Okay. Now listen, how do you feel about people out here that are smoking?
It's not good for you. They think the people that smoke think it's addicting, but it's not. It's really not. It's bad for your health, and it's not good for them at all. There's no way that it's gonna be good for you. It's bad for you. It's bad for your lungs. You can get arthritis. Your lungs become black. You can get cancer. Cause I was looking at these little, like when I watched TV, I see these little commercials of these people that smoke and how they got cancer. And they were speaking on it, and then the doctors had to cut a hole through their throat. And they had to put this little thing in there because they were smoking too much. They got cancer and they never talked the same again. It's not good for you. You can make your lungs black, you can get cancer and everything like that. It's just not good.
Okay. And how do you feel about some of these young kids that are walking around with sagging pants?
That's just straight up ghetto. People think it's cool when they just walk down the street with their sagging pants, with they pants hanging down and everything. It's not cool at all. It just shows people that's looking outside that you're disrespectful and you're a bad kid, and that they're in a gang and that's what most people do when they say they parents. They're just letting you know that they're bad kids and they're disrespectful and they're from the hood. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. That's just ghetto. I don't think I never sagged my pants in my life. If I did, I wouldn't even notice. Like I wouldn't even know. It'd probably be because I never had a belt on. Not never, because I didn't have a belt on and stuff like that. And I probably didn't notice. And people, and my grandmother or something, usually when I remind me that you're like, Dayline, your pants is down, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I did not even notice. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again. Then I just pull my pants up and put on the belt.
Finally, Daylan, I want to know how you feel about your family and what do you see in the near future for yourself?
I think they're going to be great. Like, I'm really thankful for my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my brothers, two of my brothers, my whole family. I don't know where I would be without my family, but it wouldn't be good. Like my family, they're so loyal. They've been here for me through my ups and downs. When I was bullied at Pinnacle, they were still there for me, and everything they did the best they could. They showed up at schools and stuff and see how they can help me and stuff and everything through my struggles and stuff. But I did really good, and it was because of them. And hopefully I want to pay them back in return. Now in 9 years when I'm in the NBA, or if I'm in the NBA, I'm gonna use my money on my thing. I'm gonna give part of my money to my family for helping me and stuff. Like I'm gonna at least give them $1 million a week or every 2 weeks and stuff like that. And then in 7 years, we'll be doing it in the living room, in the mansion. They'll be like, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. We'll be singing started from the bottom in like 9 years and stuff. And it would just be great. And not only that, but I'm going to donate to our cousins, even my closest friends and stuff like that. Even the people that help, like the people that helped my mom, put a roof over my... No, not like that, like help my mom buy groceries and stuff like that. And I'm really thankful that my mom and my dad and stuff put a roof over my head and everything. And I'm thankful. I don't know where I would be without them.
And just on one final note, Daylan, how do you feel about God?
God? Oh my gosh, he's just number one. Like my family is just number one. he's great, like perfect, never made any mistakes. Like he's just great. I'm really thankful. Like without him, nobody would be here. I'm like God, he died for our sins and everything, and I'm just so thankful for that and everything. I pray to him every day, and he answers my prayers and stuff with joy. He's just perfect. And I'm like, thanks. And I don't know how many questions I'm asking when I go to heaven, and I don't know when and everything. He's just great. And I'm thankful to have God. Just like my other dad. It's just many other things I can say. It's just emotional.
Okay. Well, Dalen, I want to thank you very much for letting me do this interview with you. Is there anything now?
And he's my role model. He's like my what's it called again? My
You
idol.
okay?
My idol.
That's excellent. God is your idol.
I wish I could be like God, perfect, and never make any mistakes. I want to learn.
Okay. And is there anything else that you want to add or say, Dalen, that's on your mind right now?
Is there any other things you want to ask?
No, I think I've covered all the bases or whatever, and you told me what your plans are for the future and, what you think makes a great kid, and how do you feel about having friends? Do you think having friends is important?
I love my friends, but as long as I have my family and God, like my closest friends, they help me through my ups and downs. But like if it was like a choice and stuff, I would just keep my family and God. If all I need is family and God.
Very well said, Dayton. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mrs. Mackey.
Bye-bye.
No one asked my mom, as no one asked.
And we're out.